Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Michael of Planner Time with Michael. Thank you all so much for joining me. In today's video, we're going to be planning in my big-sized vertical layout happy planner that I use as a catch-all for the week of April 14th through the 20th. And for this one, I wanted, truth be told, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this spread because I have other things to do. It's Monday night. I have stuff to do for school, and I would like to relax, a little bit. So I went to this book, The Spring Florals by Catchall of a Plan, and I pulled, you can tell I used this book because it's completely, everything is torn out and, but that's good. So I took a section out of that. There was a section of like these, aren't these tulips, like pink and yellow and green? So I thought, excuse me. So I thought I would use that, and I pulled some already and put them on wax paper to hopefully make it a little bit faster. And I went ahead and I redated it. So, and then I also have this Black Quotes book, Volume 2 by Amber Plans Her Day. So I pulled a quote from there. I'll probably pull another one. But like I said, I put some stickers already on wax paper. And what I thought I would do, I don't know how this is going to look, but we're going to try it. There are these corner stickers, and I really like these. So I was planning on using the corner sticker, but then, oh, come on. But then there's these stickers too. So the only thing with these is I think these are also meant to go like that because see how they have the straight line. But I'm hoping I can put it next to this, and I'm hoping that'll be okay. But let's just find out. So I'm thinking maybe this one, for right in here. Like maybe that sticker right there. Look at it's beautiful. I love that. And then I was going to do this other one on the other page. Because I don't want to do it, all of them right there. So I was going to do this one on this page. Let me just see if this would be easier to turn it this way. And I usually put like the corner down and then I try and wiggle it so that, it's somewhat even. So I can try and put it on, somewhat straight. Let's see about that business. And then what I thought I would do is, like I said, let's take this. If I can get it off of the wax paper, that might be another. What? Y'all, I had the wax paper upside down. Were y'all screaming into the camera? Michael, the wax paper, it's upside down. Oh, geez Louise. Now, I am going to have to cut this, but I'm wondering how it would look if I just put this, like something like that. How is that going to look? I hope it's not too, obvious that sticker stops right there. What do we think? See, I don't know. It just, maybe on camera it looks a little better. I kind of want to leave it, but I feel like, I wonder if I should try and pick it up and put it more under that other sticker, or am I going to end up ripping? No. See, I used the wax paper, so that's good. So I wonder if I could put it, overlap it some with this, like just, how would that look? Is that too, well, now that's too much. I just don't want it to be, completely obvious that, it's two separate stickers. You know what I mean? What about that? How would that look? It's probably as good as I'm gonna get it. I kind of want it to be like a, one continuation. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it there. So let's get the knife out and let's cut this right there. Hopefully that did it. I probably didn't press hard enough because I don't want to press too hard because I don't want to go through the planner paper. But I do want to cut the sticker. Come on. Ugh, geez Louise, what do I have to do? Like, really? Hope I didn't go through the page. Not that it matters, but okay. So what do we think about that business? I don't know. To me, it's quite obvious. I don't know if I look on camera, if it looks any better, but but I'm leaving it because you know what? I wanted to try it just to see. And we're going to do the same thing on this side with this other sticker. So let's take this one. And that piece that I cut off, I could possibly use it somewhere maybe, or maybe even in a box like this, I'm not sure. But anyway, let's take this one. And how are we going to put this one? Let's see. Okay. How will that look? See, it's just, like I said, you can really tell. Like, at least in person, I don't know on camera that's two totally different stickers. But you know what? Does it have to be perfect? No. I am telling you, it doesn't have to be perfect. So you don't have to go for perfection. And because I said it, it's true. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Now, let me try and reposition this so that everybody can see it on camera. I think that's pretty good. Somewhat, anyway. And let's keep her going. Just looking at it quickly, I kind of like the way it looks. So, I did a good thing. Now, what's next? That's a good question. I'm thinking maybe... Originally, I was thinking this box here with this quote here, but then I have a lot of open space, and I do want to put some lines in, so I can't, limit myself, because I don't want to put the lines all together. I want them like let's say I put a set of lines here. Well, if I do two on this side, I want one like here and here. I don't want them necessarily right next to each other. So I'm still thinking of doing this one here. But... what was I going to say now? Yeah, I'm just feeling that box at the top. Why? I don't know. And these are actually separate stickers, but I'm thinking of using them like that. Oh, well, I guess they're just on there. Using them like that. Don't rip the sticker. Let's see. Can I make this a little bit better? Where's my handy-dandy tweezers? Can I, brush that green right up against that yellow on the sticker so there's no... what am I trying to say? I got to move it down some, though. Just down a smidge. Okay, I'm only going to get one more shot at this, I think, because the more I do that, the more it's getting mad at me. So, maybe like that. And then could I take this one and do the same thing? And then when I go to put when I go to put this on the planner page, I can just take the whole thing up as one sticker. If you catch my drift. Let's see. Will this work? Well, I guess we're going to find out, huh? And then we'll take this one, and why don't we put this... I'm still thinking up here, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to... maybe like this. So kind of like this is on the line, is what I was trying to say. I couldn't quite get the words out, though. So if I put lines in, I could put lines here and here... and I could put this quote in here and then maybe another box over here. What do we think about that business? I mean, I don't need all the lines. And I forgot what I just said. And I think these stickers are for the other side. What did I just say? I don't need tons of room to write because I have more than enough. But I always say I like putting the lines in because I feel like, and I've had people comment the same thing, that it kind of, I love that quote, enjoy the little things, that the lines kind of, at least for me anyway, bring the spread together. So, I like the way that looks. Okay. Now, what did I say? I could even do two sets of lines. I mean, I don't need them. I could do them here and here, or I could do some bullets here and lines here. I think I kind of just want the lines, though. So let me get this thingamabobber, and let me get a pen and let's go. Okay, so here we go. So why don't we just put lines right in here. I'm not going to worry about header stickers. So, and now do we want to put check boxes or no? I haven't used the check boxes in a while. But I don't think I'm going to use them. Because as I always say, you know, if you just put the lines in, oh, and this is the checklist stencil from the Happy Planner. I always forget that, you know, there could be somebody new to this watching and, you know, or somebody who has never watched my channel before. So I want to make sure I say those things. And as I'm talking now, I totally forgot what I was saying. So, checklist stencil from the Happy Planner. Oh, sometimes I put the boxes, the check boxes, but mostly I don't, and I think I ruined that line. The reason being, because if I just put the lines, or if I put the lines with the check boxes, it's like because the boxes are there, you have to use it as a checklist. But if I just put the lines, then, you know, you can use it as a checklist, or you can use it just to write things down. So, you know, so I will have writing space here, here, and here. So that's why I'm thinking just maybe a little box in here. But I need green because I have too much. I have a lot of yellow. So I'm wondering, this size is taken already. I used it in another spread. And I used that one. Oh, geez Louise. So that means I'll probably need a yellow, which I really don't want to. But I don't need this humongous green one in there. I mean, I could put it this way, but that's... what to do now? I didn't know I used all of them. See, like that one is gone. This one is gone. I really don't think I want to use the pink because I want to save it for these. And, okay, so now what do? I could try, although I can never get that to work, to cut this out and to use that. I know other people do it. Mamma mia. Or could I just cut it out, put it on sticker paper, and then cut the whole thing out? Would that work? You know, that's probably going way above and beyond. But I'm going to see if I have enough sticker paper somewhere. I'm sure I do. Okay, as you can see, this I have a couple boxes left, but this I made on my Cricut, and I even forgot what I was doing. I must have been labeling something, numbering. But I think what I'm going to try and do is take this off. Oh, no, I have to cut it. And see if I can put it on here and then cut the whole thing out. Let's see how well I do with this. Okay, y'all, so I cut it out. Now, can I attempt to put this here, to lay it down? Oh, look at that. This might just work. Well, heavens to Betsy. And then cut this out and use it as a sticker. Okay, y'all, I did it. Look at, I am so proud of myself for that. I didn't think I could do that. Because any time before I've tried, now it is a little off because it was a little off in the book, but you know what? I'm okay with that. And I think I'm just going to put this here. I am proud of myself. I do have to admit. Now, I hope that's somewhat straight because I know I'm not moving it. But, yeah, I am so proud of myself. I mean, it is standing up a little bit, you know, off the page, but I am tickled to pieces that I did that. Now, I use that whole thing. Wonderful. See? Look at that. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. Can you tell I'm proud of myself for doing that? Like, I just think I'm the bee's knees. Okay. Probably showing, you know, of course, I'm not that old. But anyway, let's just keep her moving. So now we're going to go to this side. And I have 2 lines here, so I'm probably going to want 3 on this side. I already know that I want to use this big box somewhere for gratitude. So I'm thinking, I hope this is on camera. Since these are here, I'm thinking maybe lines here or here. Depending on where I put this, I guess. So where do we think? I always put it down here. But that's there. And I don't really like it that close to these. So I could go way up here, actually. and put my gratitude there. Why not? You know, why not go for it? And I think I might do that. Now, this is on the wax paper, so it should make it easier to, because see, when you do that, it gets rid of some of the sticky, and it should make it easier to reposition this. Well, you saw I did it with one of the stickers, right? If you need to. That way, like I said, it takes some of the sticky off, and you can kind of move the wax paper around to get a general idea of where you want the stickers. Now, Happy Planner does sell, and I have them somewhere. I forgot what you call them. I don't know if they're called like templates, but it's basically the planner, like on a I want to say a plastic page almost. It's like a template so that you can put stickers on it, and then you can see what it would look like, you know, before you put it on here. So I have to find them. I don't even know where mine are. You can see the line through there. I'm not that bothered by it, so I'm just going to let that go. And then this is here. So I'm thinking, like I said, lines here. And maybe here and here. The only thing is, but that's okay. We don't have any lines on the bottom. Well, obviously, because of all of this. So let's put some lines right there, shall we? Let's get these a-going. So I was watching YouTube yesterday. I was watching some videos. Y'all, I watch way too much YouTube. Like, I'm constantly watching because I'm always looking for ideas on not scrapbook, junk journaling. But has anybody watched any of those videos of people like either turning their vans into homes and living in them, or their trucks, or maybe they go camping like inside their truck? I am fascinated by that. Like, I mean, I don't think personally I would ever do it. I need, 5-star hotel. But I think it's just fascinating to watch. Like, or the people that have those, they're almost like pop-up tents, but they're, they have, I don't know what you call them, but like, they're all sealed, and they have like, not furnaces, but like wood burning, for heat. I'm just fascinated by stuff. So I just keep watching and watching. And before I know it, hours pass, and I'm like, Michael, you have a lot to do. Why are you sitting here watching these? But then, once you watch one video, and if you subscribe or you like, all those other ones keep popping up. So, which I'm thankful for as a creator, because I'm hoping my video gets out there. I know I need to plan and stop yakking. I'm thinking I'm going to have to do another little box down here, but now I'm like, I don't really want it next to there. But let's just keep going and see. What else do I have on this wax paper? I want to use this one since I have another one over there, and then we have that part that we cut off. So I don't know if I'm going to use that, but let's see about these apples. My grandmother always used to say that. Well, what do you think about those apples? Now I could do, although I probably won't do that because it's floral next to floral. If I have another big box, I could do it. So I could, see, and right there, I don't want it there. I'm thinking this here. Maybe lines here. So why don't we just go ahead, and do I need another quote? That's another thing. Do we want 2 quotes or just this one? I kind of feel like I need another one over here, to be honest. Let's put this over here because I don't know. I mean, that's a big quote, but I feel like, but I shouldn't keep using these because then I'm afraid I'm going to use them all up. But anyway. I'm going to have to find more of these. Now, what page did I get that one in? Like, I love these quotes. So, you can. I think I got it from here. End of story. Enjoy the little things. I love that. I can do hard things. Dream big. All these positive. And there are some sarcastic ones in here, too. One day, I'm going to use those in a sarcastic spread. Craftiness. It doesn't really go right with this. Positive thoughts, yes, but I'm thinking, now these are a lot smaller, so I'm thinking it's got to be another large one like that, like I can do hard things, your feelings are valid, dare to begin, be kind to your mind. I like that. I've used it before. What do we think? I think this one, be kind to your mind, because it kind of goes with that. So let's just take these. And I really love using quotes in my planner. I love it. So, anyway. Okay, now, where's this business going? Well, now, I don't want it in line with this, so I'm probably going to put it up here, which means I'm only going to be able to put lines. If I put this here, I can only put them on the same, and I really want one. Okay, I was sitting here debating because I'm thinking I'm going to do 3 sets of lines here. I don't want them just, right. How do I want to say this? I kind of want a set of lines up here if I'm going to do another one over here. I don't want just 2 lines here. So I was thinking lines here and maybe here. So if I do that, then I'm thinking I kind of got to put this here. I don't want this here because then it's exactly level with that. This too is kind of close to that, but you know what? It fits here, and we're not going to get that nitpicky, are we? We're just going to, let's just put that there. Plus it'll have discs separating it, so I got to learn to just be like, okay, it's okay. So that we have there. Then, what did I say? We have this other box. I love these quotes. I know I said it already, but it bears repeating. And what did I say? Okay, a set of lines here, maybe, and here. So then I could put this here. So let's put this here. Let's see what happens. And I have this on because I don't know if I've ever said it in another video. Now, this has never happened to me before. This is something new. But apparently, like I watched Jean, and Jean, if you're watching, I know you said you get split, like your finger just splits. Like, I didn't cut it. It just splits open. So I moisturize it. It's fine. And then it just splits open. Like, I don't understand what that is. That has never happened to me before. Now it's happening. I don't know what's happening with that. But anyway, so tell me, why is it happening? Okay. Now, what did I say? The lines. Let's put some lines in and let's get this show on the road, shall we? What did I say here? Now, I could do just 2 sets, too. So let's take this one, see how it looks, and then go from there. Maybe I want just 2 on each side. But usually I feel like if I have 2 on the other side, I need 3 on here to kind of balance it. But you know what? That might be okay. Instead of putting more lines here, that might work. But then I feel like I need something. I need a little bit more over in here. Like, what are we going to do? Like, this I could probably, easy for you to say, probably leave. I don't like a lot of white space. Y'all know that. But you know what? I got to learn to embrace it. So I could do maybe, what? It's a good question. I could move this one over and use another. Do I have another larger box? We have a green box. We have now, okay. New plan. Let's take this yellow one. And where can we put this one? There's going to be a lot of yellow on here. Do we want to do something? I might put lines in there, actually, because I feel like it needs it. And then I feel like I can just get away with putting this one here. And should I do like I did on this side with these 2 and put some little, what are those tulips coming off of there? Let's see. Now, they're the pink ones, but I didn't use pink anywhere else. I wonder how that would look. Or are these too big for that box? Like, how would that look if I were to take this? We're going to try, I think. So let's just, hopefully that's somewhat straight. And what if we do that? No. Yeah, like this, right? What if we, it's going to go a little bit inside the box, I think, but you know what? I'm okay with that. See, like that? And then what if we take another one? Which one? This one, right? And, okay, what if we take this one? And what if we try and line this one up? See, I'm trying to get that bottom part straight. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. And then do another set of lines here. Okay, I'm liking this spread. It's turning out. As I was putting it down, I didn't say anything, but I was thinking, oh, mamma mia. It's not the best, but I'm actually digging it, so yeah. Okay, so let's keep that going. And let's see, you know what, I think, let me make sure I have to stand up to make sure it's mostly on camera. I think it is. I think that's good. Now, sidebar. I never really use the sidebar, to be completely honest. I do have this long sticker I could put in there, but why? Like, if I don't need it, why? I mean, I know I have it, but you see, I still have quite a few stickers left. So I could get another spread out of this, I'm thinking. At least the pink. And then if I don't, I can always use this somewhere, I'm thinking. So I might just leave this. Let's put it on the discs. Okay, I went ahead, put it on the discs, and let's go. Let's take a look. Voila. What do we think? I like it. For me, I think it's good. Like, I don't feel like I overdid it like in a lot of spreads. Well, probably most of them I over-sticker it. But you know what? So what? That's why we're in this, right? To sticker it up and have fun with it. I like it. And I love how the lines look. Like I said before, I feel like it just, I can't explain it. I just feel like it pulls the spread together and makes it look, I guess maybe cohesive, if you want to use that word. But yeah, so there we go. Thank you all so much for joining me. My sugar. I was going to say my sugar because I'm looking and this is what I see on my desk. Jeez Louise. My channel is growing. I am almost to 2,000. I think I'm at like 1980. So I am so excited. Let's keep that momentum going. I think I only need 20 people. We'll just say 30, you know, to guarantee it, to subscribe. So if you're watching, you all know the drill. If you like this video, please hit that like button as well as leave a comment in the comment section. You want to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. I am so close to 2,000. I can't wait. It's awesome. Like, it's just a nice feeling. And all those comments, please keep the comments coming. You know, I have a lot of positive comments and, you know, tips and tricks. I love it. I don't get to respond to them right away because I don't know what's happening on my YouTube app, but when I go to hit the comments, to go to respond to them, because there's a button that says something like unread comments or unresponded to or something. I click on it and it always says retry. There's an error. So I don't know what's happening there. But I do see them. It's just that sometimes I can't respond to them. So I don't know why that is. But in any event, like I said, please keep them coming. I thank you so much for it. You know, and it really does feel like I'm sitting around, you know, with old friends and we're just chatting. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And I hope everybody has a fantastic week. And I can't wait to see you in another video. Take care and stay safe, y'all. Bye-bye.